Adobe Lightroom was introduced years ago as a product built from the ground up for photographers. The idea was to create a product that streamlines a photographer's workflow so they could spend more time in the field taking photographs and less time in front of a computer. It worked. Lightroom has become incredibly popular among photographers of all skill levels. But what about Adobe Photoshop? Probably the most important imaging software tool ever created. Where does it fit into a Lightroom-based workflow? The reality is, Lightroom is like a fancy race car. It'll take you most places really fast, and it'll make you look good. But there are places that Lightroom can't go, and that's where Photoshop comes in. Photoshop is an off-road vehicle, versatile, powerful, and capable of going just about anywhere, although oftentimes with a trade-off in speed and with a steep learning curve. Up until now, Photoshop has been more expensive than Lightroom, so photographers have been reluctant to take on that additional cost. With Adobe's move to the Creative Cloud, that's all changed. Now photographers can acquire a Lightroom Photoshop bundle for less than the price of Lightroom itself. It's like buying a camera and having a $1,000 lens thrown in for free. And what a lens! This Learn by Video starts with the premise that you're comfortable working in Lightroom, but want to take advantage of the power Photoshop offers. You'll learn when it is appropriate to leave the Lightroom environment for Photoshop. You'll learn the best workflow practices for moving between the two applications. You'll learn how to use simple Photoshop techniques to jazz up Lightroom slideshow and book modules, how to take retouching and image processing to a whole new level, how to create stunning panoramas and high dynamic range images, and much more. You already love Lightroom. As you'll see, adding some simple Photoshop tips and tricks to your workflow will make you love it even more.